What's up everyone, I'm Dan and thanks to Idea Factory International for the review code for 9 R.I.P. on the Nintendo Switch. 9 R.I.P. is a unique blend of horror, romance and psychological tension set against the airy backdrop of high school life. This visual novel explores themes of fear, loss and self-discovery as players take on the role of Misa Ishiki, a high school student plagued by stress and anxiety about her future. As rumours of people being spirited away circulate around her, Misa finds herself drawn into a chilling supernatural world that promises both romance and terror. At first glance, 9 R.I.P. feels like a typical Otome game, but it quickly subverts expectations by mixing traditional romantic elements with horror and urban legends. The town Misa lives in is infamous for mysterious disappearances or spiritings away, and the game wastes no time immersing players in a spine-tingling atmosphere. From the very beginning, 9 R.I.P. sets up a foreboding mood with its introduction to the tale of Kara Kara, a bloodthirsty spirit who haunts the halls of Misa's school. Misa is a relatable protagonist, a kind-hearted high school girl who struggles with anxiety and the pressure of deciding her future. Her mother wants her to follow in her father's footsteps and become a doctor, but Misa feels trapped, uncertain if that's the path she wants for herself. This internal conflict becomes the catalyst for the game's central horror elements. As Misa's stress mounts, she begins hearing a mysterious voice offering her a solution. This voice promises to guide her down the right path, leading to increasingly strange and terrifying occurrences in her life. The game is divided into multiple routes, each offering a distinct story filled with supernatural events and romance. 9 R.I.P. boasts an impressive 8 love interests, all of whom come with their own tragic backstories and connection to the spirit world. The structure of the game allows for multiple playthroughs, with each route unlocking new aspects of the story, culminating in a secret character route after all main paths are completed. This setup encourages replayability and ensures that players stay engaged with the narrative. The love interests themselves are varied and intriguing, ranging from ghosts to urban legends to demonic entities. Each romance option brings with it its own tone, whether it's the melancholy of the unfulfilled dreams or the mystery of forgotten memories. Notable characters include Kareha, the gentle sword-wielding ghost with no memory of his death, and Koyo, a once popular online streamer turned ghost with a teasing yet charming personality. The interactions between Misa and her love interests are not just about romance, but also delve into deeper themes of grief, regret, and fear of the unknown. One of the most compelling features of 9 R.I.P. is its ability to balance romance with horror. The game introduces several routes that increase the intensity of supernatural encounters, from being trapped in a haunted school to waking up as a ghost with no memory of how she died. The horror elements aren't just about jump scares or creepy atmosphere, instead they focus on psychological horror, especially the idea of losing oneself. The game's insanity system tracks the protagonist's mental state, with poor choices leading to Misa's descent into madness. This system adds tension to the game as players must carefully navigate dialogue choices to avoid triggering bad endings. The concept of insanity is an essential part of the gameplay, and the game handles it well. As Misa's sanity declines, the world around her becomes more distorted and her interactions with love interests take on a more sinister tone. This duality between affection and mental health is a unique twist on the typical romance formula and adds an extra layer of depth to the story. As the game progresses, players must balance Misa's relationship with her mental stability, creating an engaging dynamic where every decision feels meaningful. For a visual novel, 9 R.I.P. offers several engaging gameplay mechanics beyond just reading through the story. The love catch system allows players to see how their choices affect the affection of the love interests, making it clear when a decision impacts the relationship. Additionally, the rest moments provide opportunities for players to choose specific characters to interact with, giving them a deeper look into the characters' personalities and backstories. The choices made during these interactions can unlock special voice messages and additional scenes in the game's extra memory section, adding replay value. Another noteworthy feature is the 3 types of choices players make throughout the game: thought, affection, and insanity. These choices not only determine which route the player follows, but also influence the overall outcome of the game. The insanity choices in particular play a crucial role in determining whether Misa can maintain her sanity or fall victim to the madness of the spirit world. Interestingly, 9 R.I.P. features 2 main endings for each love interest: the godly end and the heavenly end. What makes this system unique is that maxing out a character's affection doesn't lead to the best end, but rather to the good end. To achieve the true godly end, players must stop raising affection after a certain point. This unconventional mechanic reflects the game's themes of obsession and codependency, subtly suggesting that too much affection can be detrimental. Visually, 9 R.I.P. is a feast for the eyes. The character designs created by renowned artist Yuya are striking and detailed. Each love interest is distinct with their own unique visual flair that reflects their personalities and backstories. The CGs in the game are beautifully drawn, though there could have been more of them to enhance the emotional impact of key moments. The sound design in 9 R.I.P. also deserves praise. From the eerie background noises to the hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, the audio elements work perfectly to create an immersive horror atmosphere. The voice acting is top notch, with standout performances that bring the characters to life, especially during emotionally charged scenes. 9 R.I.P. is a captivating visual novel that blends romance, horror and psychological tension in a way that few games do. Its engaging story, complex characters and beautiful visuals make it a must-play for fans of the visual novel genre. While it may not offer the typical happy ending some players expect, the bittersweet nature of the narrative adds depth to the game. If you're looking for a unique otome experience that explores the darker side of love and life, 9 R.I.P. is a hauntingly memorable choice. 9 R.I.P. is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $44.99 in the UK and $49.99 in the US. Big thanks to you all for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and until next time.
ミサさん、もうすぐです。もうすぐあなたを闇へ誘う準備が整います。暗闇に落ちても恐れず立ち向かって。あなたには乗り越える力があるのだから。信じています、ミサさん。